Y'all understand what we out here doing, brother? So what's your nationality now? Say it again. What is? Go ahead. What is your nationality? What does the Bible call you? Remember, Issachar.
Issachar.
From the tribe of Israel. What's your nationality, brother? Your father is so-called African American. Your father is he a so-called African American? Then you will be from the tribe of Judah, brother.
That's right.
Brother, that is a great thing. Guess who came out of the tribe of Judah, brother? Christ, brother.
That's right.
It is very important to know your nationality. Which tribe you come from, brother? But more importantly, how do we break the curses? How do we get out of this situation? Do y'all know? Let's read. Give me a Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. Let's read how we get ourselves out of this situation, brother. Let's see how do we break the curses. Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
If thou shalt hearken diligently. That means get in this Bible, do what this Bible say. Diligently, brothers. Read on.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because the voice of God is this Bible, brothers. Read on out.
To observe and do.
Read that again. Read it slow out.
To observe and to do.
And observe and do. We got to be keeping God's commandments, brother. Y'all understand that?
Yes.
Like, let me ask y'all, how many commandments are there? You up first. How many commandments, brother? All praise. How many commandments are there? Do y'all know? Because we was taught how many? 10. But guess what? It's over 600 commandments, like the brother was saying.
That's right.
That we got to do. It's a commandment for men to wear beards, brothers. It's a commandment for us to wear fringes. That's where the Native Americans get this from. They still kept some of the traditions and some of the laws that God told them to keep. Read on, huh?
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So God told us if we listen diligently unto the voice of his of him, read on.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
No, some of them.
All his commandments.
No, just 10 of them.
All his
We
commandments.
got to be doing all the commandments. That's right. Read on, huh?
Which I command thee this day.
Because Christianity and in Catholicism, they teach us that God's laws is done away with. But you won't find that through none of the scriptures, brother. We have to keep God's laws this day. Read on up.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Will do what?
The Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Read on up.
Above all nations.
No, equal to.
Above all nations.
Because they teach us that we all are one. Is that according to the Bible? Is everybody equal? Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Is everybody equal?
Everybody's equal.
Are they equal? Is that what the Bible says? Let's see what the scripture
So
says.
my God says.
Let's see.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people.
So we know that the word holy means separate. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we separate from all races on the face of the planet. That's how we do everything better than they do. Read on up.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Above all people.
No, equal to.
Above all people.
No, equal to.
Above all people.
So is God for everybody? Read it again.
Above all
So
people.
that's no equality. God had the Israelites to be above everybody.
That's
to
right.
Be above the so-called Chinese man. To be above the Japanese man.
Bring it out,
Above all races on the face of the planet. That's if we keep the commandments, brother.
right.
But if we break the commandments, it's the flip side to that. What's the flip side? We will be crushed. We will be below everybody. Look around our neighborhoods. Ain't we below everybody? And even in our community, who own the businesses in our communities? Majority of the people that stay here is blacks and Hispanics. But you got the Arabs that own stuff in our community. You have the Africans that own things in our community. The Chinese people that own things in our community. We don't own the things in our community. Not as a nation of people, brother. Read on up.
Will set thee on high.
We'll do what?
Will set thee on high.
So if we keep God's commandments, guess what? We'll be the top race on the planet, brothers. Read on up.
Above all nations of the earth.
Above what?
Above all nations of the earth.
But guess what? We broke the commandments, brother. This is the commandment that we broke. Give me Numbers 15 and 38. This is a very important commandment that we got to do. You give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
Because let me ask you a question. How long have you been knowing about the truth, brother? What you say? How old are you, brother? All praise. Read this right quick.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
So we speaking unto the children of Israel. Y'all are the children of Israel. Read on.
And bid them that they make them fringes.
And command them that they make them fringes. What are fringes, brother? You know what fringes are? These are fringes, brother. That's why I asked you how long have you been knowing the truth? Because not knowing the truth is going to get you into the kingdom. You have to apply the truth, brother. You have to actually do God's laws, brother. You understand that now? You got to wear these on all your clothes. Read that from the top again.
Speaking unto the children of Israel, and bid them,
and command them, read on,
that they make them fringes in the border of their garments throughout their generation.
What does throughout your generation mean, brother? Exactly. What does that mean? Throughout all your life. When you have kids, you're supposed to teach them that. Read on, huh?
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
That's why you see us all brothers with fringes with a border of blue. It can be from a light blue to a dark blue, depending on your color. And you know how we make it look good. Read on, huh?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
So we wear these fringes. It shall be upon us for a fringe. Let's see why.
That you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And what?
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And what?
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
So this, God gave us a dress code so we can remember the commandments and do them, brother. So what you gonna do now? You gonna get you some fringes put on? Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12.
Give me Psalms 119, verse 59. Shalom, brother.
And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Brother, what do you think God requires of you, brother? Knowing that you're Israelite, just talk to me. What do you think God wants you to do, brother, to get the kingdom of heaven? Who is your neighbor according to the Bible? Is everybody your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? And some of that is true, but let's get that. Give me Leviticus 19 to 17. I want you to finish reading this right quick, though.
Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Let's see what God requires of us, brother. Read on.
And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So God is going to let us know what he requires of us. Read on.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
I got a question. How do you fear God, brother? Exactly, brother. So guess what? The law of the fringes is a commandment. So you should have been saying, yes, I'm going to get that on my garments. I'm going to try my best to get fringes on my clothes. Read on. Hold up. Go ahead. That's exactly what it is. But guess what? Oh, no. This is physical, brother. Because having fringes on spiritually not going to get you to the kingdom, brother. You got to actually be doing these things, brother. That's what to do is an action word, brother. That's what Christianity tells us to believe, to just say and not do nothing. God is all about action, man. He's a man of action, brother. He want to see what you're going to do to show him that you love him. Read on up.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
So when you fear God, you do his commandments like you said. Read on.
To walk in all his ways.
How do you walk in all God's ways? By doing what? Exactly. Read on up.
And to love him.
How do you love God? Exactly, brother. Read on up.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Read up.
To keep the commandments.
No, I'm going to have it spiritually.
To keep the commandments.
To keep the commandments, brother. We got to actually be doing this, brother. Now, that's what you gather yourselves among brothers for, so we can get these things. Because guess what? It's not hard to get fringes. We even got a system called poor man fringes, brother. Where when I came into this truth, I couldn't afford to buy them. So guess what? I got scissors and cut around the borders of my shirts, brother.
That's right.
And put a ribbon of blue around it, brother. Because I was going to keep these commandments. I see why we in the conditions we in. And guess what? The reason why we in them is because we not wearing borders of blue and fringes, not growing our beards out, not balding our heads and such forth. Read on, huh?
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Let's see who your neighbor and your brother is, brother. Read on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So we shouldn't hate our brother in our heart. If we keep that commandment, that'll end black on black crime,
That's
brother.
right.
Read on up.
Thou shalt not anywise rebuke thy neighbor.
Read that again up.
Thou shalt in anywise rebuke thy neighbor.
So what does the word rebuke mean, brother? What does that mean? Do you know? That's a good synonym, but guess what? The real understanding is to correct.
That's
So
right.
it's our job to correct our brothers and sisters where they going off at. Like I didn't know you was an Israelite because guess what? I didn't see you with no fringes on, brother. And you told me you've been knowing you an Israelite. So these are things to let our light shine. Give me Matthew 5 and 16. Read on, Art.
Thou shalt anywise rebuke thy neighbor.
Rebuke thy neighbor.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And we shouldn't suffer sin upon him. When we corrected him, we showed him, guess what? You gotta grow a beard, you gotta wear fringes, you gotta keep the high holy days. You know not?
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Of what?
Of thy people.
So brother and your neighbor is the children of your people.
That's right.
That's who your neighbor is. That's who your brother is, brother. This is why it's very important to keep these commandments. Read this, Art.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
Let your light show what?
So shine before men.
What is the light that we should let shine, brother? Give me Proverbs 6 and 23. What is the light that we should be letting shining before men, brother? Talk to me. Tell me what you think. Exactly, brother. The Bible is redundant, brother. It's saying the same thing over and over again.
That's right.
God just uses similitudes and parables to say the same thing over and over again. Read this,
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6,
verse 23.
Verse 23. For the commandments is a lamp.
Read that again,
For the commandment is a lamp.
Read,
And the law is the light.
And the law is what?
Is the light.
Is the what?
Is the light.
Just like you said, the law is the light. So when you keeping God's laws, that's what's a shining beacon for all men and brethren to see, brother. Read on,
And reproof of instruction are the way of life.
Of the way of what?
Of the way of life.
Reproof for instructions, corrections in instructions, brother. So guess what? That law is the light. Let's go back.
Matthew 5 and 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works.
No, that they may talk a good word.
That they may see your good works.
So you keep the commandments so you may show people your good works, brother.
That's right.
The works is keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments, brother.
That's right.
Do you understand why it's important to wear your fringes to keep God's laws, brother? You understand that now? Read on,
And glorify your Father, which is in heaven.
Because when you do these things, guess who you glorify? You glorify the Most High God, brother.
That's right.
That's how we do the will of the Most High God. You got some questions, brother? You sure they have some questions, brother?
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. That's what we out here for.
Alright, back to the slave ships and everything like
Yeah.
that. Okay, we brought over in 1619, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's been 400 years, right?
Yeah.
Next year. Alright, so my question is,
Has that prophecy been fulfilled?
okay, let me get to it.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry,
My
right?
question is, which y'all take on the HR 1242 that's just passed in January?
Go ahead, tell me a little bit about it. Come around to the front, sis. Tell me about it. What is that going into?
The HR 1242 is some type of police act to recognize how long the Jews have been over for 400 years.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That right there, my take on it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Really know different.
Yeah, of course they do, brother. They know.
According to the dream of Abraham.
Yeah.
God gave Abraham children about his seed. Before Isaac and Jacob.
Exactly. But you know that prophecy was going into the prophecy of us being in Egypt for 430 years. Because guess what? How long have the Hispanics and brothers of Native Americans? They've been over here for way over 400 years. They've been over here since 1492, brother.
Right.
So that prophecy wasn't, that dream, that prophecy that Abraham got, that was talking about us going into slavery into Egypt. So you understand that? But we understand that, guess what? They're going to create crafty counsel against us, brothers. Our job is just to keep the commandments of the Most High God. Because nobody knows the time and when the Most High God going to send Yahweh shot. Sister, you know your nationality according to the Bible, sis?
Don't even put me in the middle. I'm over here to love on you and listen. That's
How do
it.
you love, though? This is love. Us teaching you who you are, sis.
Yeah, but you're going to have to get my permission before you put me on Front Street.
That's
That's
why I
all
just
I'm
asked
saying.
you. What's your nationality, sis?
that
Don't you care
wasn't-
about knowing who you are according to the
That's
scriptures?
not what you asked me.
Sister, what is your
I
nationality?
appreciate you. I'm here to listen. That's
Sister, we here to dialogue. We here to teach our people. Don't you care about the situation that our people are
Just
in?
because I'm listening doesn't mean I don't care. I'm listening.
That's what we ask. It's the dialogue. Don't go nowhere, brother. What you gonna do, brother? How many order? 613, brother. All praise. That's the dialogue. Sis, are you in church? Do you believe in the Bible, sis?
It's no dialogue unless we both agree to go back and forth.
Sister, we out here trying to teach our people.
I
sister.
gotcha.
You don't care about the Bible, sis, or you don't
I'm
believe
not
it?
even going to answer any of that. I'm just here to listen. Again, I'm just
Well,
here
let
to
me
listen.
give out some commandments. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 22,
Do
verse
what you
15.
do. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Because guess what? I'm glad to see you in a nice dress. Don't you know that's a commandment of the Most High God for our sisters to be in dresses
That's right.
and in modest apparel? Give me 1 Timothy 2 and 9. Read this. 22 and 5.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, in verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So we are here teaching our people that women have a dress code according to the Bible. It's nowhere in the scriptures where it says, come as you are, sis. You won't find it in the scriptures. God cares about the things that you wear, especially the children of his people, sis.
That's right.
Read on up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. What's a woman's garment? A dress, sister. So men in dresses, that's breaking God's laws, because when a man puts a dress on, that puts a homosexuality spirit on him.
That's
or
right.
an effeminate spirit. Just like when sisters wear pants, it puts a masculine spirit on them, sister. Read on, huh?
We ready to get
For all that do so.
Oh, Shalak, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So the Most High God hates when men and women cross-dress. Let's see how women are supposed to dress. Read this, huh? 2 and 9.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
In what?
In modest apparel.
So women are supposed to be in modest apparel. Modest apparel is you being covered up, because your body is only for your husband, sis. He is the only one that should have seen the shape of your body. You understand that? Read on, huh?
With shamefacedness.
With what?
With
With
shamefacedness.
shamefacedness. Read on.
And sobriety.
And sobriety, being sober, not drinking to get drunk. Read on.
Not with braided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array.
That's not saying that you can't have those things, but they're saying don't make that be your main focus. Read on up.
But which becometh women professing godliness.
So the Most High wants to see the women of Israel professing godliness. Professing godliness is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Keeping this law right here. Read on up.
With good works.
With what?
With good works.
The good works is the commandments, sister. Read on up.
Let the woman learn in silence.
Now a lot of women, sisters, they reject this scripture. Read that again, huh?
Let the woman learn in silence.
So it's commanded for our sisters to learn in silence. Read on up.
With all subjection.
With all subjection. Read on up.
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
So sisters, women are not supposed to be teaching or exerting authority over the man. Read on up.
Nor to observe authority over the man.
Read on up.
But to be in silence.
Read on up.
For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
So God is giving you the reason why he has set up that hierarchy. Read on up.
And Adam was not deceived